The woman only leaned forward and placed her hand on the stone wall. Then she suddenly pressed a round mark. A stone door appeared before her. As the door slowly opened, fine grains of sand began to fall. Then black oil began to seep out of the cracks in the stones. The next moment, she headed straight toward a stone coffin. First, she brushed the dust off it. Then she picked up a handful of sand. She measured exactly 900 grams and placed it on the scale. As one plate of the scale slowly dipped, she saw a stone sheet rising up. Then the front sheet also began to rise. These were not two stone sheets, but two mirrors. The angle of the mirror was such that the sunlight was falling directly inside. In just one moment, the old tomb was completely illuminated. The next moment, the woman opened the tomb's door with great force. Inside, it was entirely filled with a heap of gold. The companions behind her immediately rushed inside, driven by greed. But the woman could not be very happy. She saw that the necklace hanging around the neck of one man suddenly began to tighten. He was unable to breathe. The other companion quickly pulled out his gun, but the next moment his foot was lifted from the ground and he fell straight into a deep pit. But Jessica did not pay attention to him and went straight toward the coffin. The next moment, the lid of the coffin shot up and a beautiful wooden coffin came out from inside. There was truly a mummy inside. That's when a lot of people entered the grave. Jessica was in trouble. The woman gathered her courage. She took out her last piece of chewing gum. She ignited her lighter and threw it in the oil lying on the ground. Then she started running fast. The fire began to spread rapidly and the smoke began to rise. In the last moment, the woman leapt and jumped straight into the mummy's coffin. But the next moment, the coffin suddenly fell and she fell into a swirling river. She was pulled into a big whirlpool in the flow of water. After a while, her head suddenly came out on the surface of a calm lake. Jessica opened the bag and started breathing hard. She brought this special treasure home with her. Now the woman had only one purpose. She wanted to bring this mummy back to life so that she could save her sister, who was already unconscious.